Alright, what's up guys? Agent Shields here. You may be asking why I have a voice mod on. I am right now playing as Samuel Shields. He's a ranger recruit now. He just got accepted not too long ago. And I made a commitment. I was like, you know what? Every time I play Samuel Shields, I'm going to stream it. Because why not? The Rangers were really fun. Yesterday, before I even became officially a recruit, we literally went hunting for something called the Shadow of Lemoyne, which is a black panther in the marshes, and that was actually really fun. There was a lot of clues we had to investigate, and there's a lot more to being a ranger. You can do escorting, helping deputies out, all sorts of things. But, you know, it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be one of my favorite character arcs, and, wow, we'll see what happens. Also, for the people just joining the stream, um, since I do RP, a lot of times I don't tend to look at chat as much, so we'll just, yeah, so if I don't respond to comments immediately, you know why. Okay. I'm gonna have to like put in a bot about like, you know, what I need to do and everything. Like put in a bot saying like, you know, when I'm RPing, so people know I don't get distracted. But yeah, here's where Samuel Shields' story begins. So yeah, he's 23 years old. He grew up in Tennessee, born in North Carolina, Tennessee area, and yeah, he's done hunting, security work, has some sort of expertise in animals. Not a lot, but just some, and they were actually provided really useful in the investigation for this big Black Panther yesterday. So yeah, we'll see. Are you okay, sir? All right then. Ah, the man has a brain. Never mind, I take that back. Okay, I had to be in my head. Sorry about that. I'm ready now.
Alright, alright. Alright, it's coming into nightfall, so, grab your horse and then, well, your horse will be up at the stables, as I mentioned, so.
All right. Oh, speaking of which, how exactly would I clock on? Do I get like a notebook or something of the
You
sort?
just, if you go into the lodge there, then you can see that there's a board that, has all our names just listed there, so if you just clock on them to the recruit side of it, like the rangers have their own side and the recruits have their own side, if you just clock onto that one, and you can see that you're on patrol with me.
All right, sounds good. I'll be back.
Alright.
Okay, I take it that's the Rangers. So yeah, I've actually never really clocked on before, guys, so I'm a little confused here. Is it... I don't think it's this, right? No, right. Although I probably should take one of these. Okay, I'm actually kind of confused. Well, I gotta address it. Yeah, since I'm a bit new to this whole thing, I'm a little confused on where I need to go. Would you mind explaining?
Alright.
Look at that, you just barely know me and I'm already gonna cause you trouble, huh?
Don't worry about it, it's a hostile work environment. We cause each other trouble all the goddamn time. Right, you see here, we've got the bulletin board here, and then you can see a whole list of rangers' names that is not clocked on yet. It's just me that's up there. Well, there's a recruit side to it as well. So you take your name and just block it into the recruit side of it.
Alright, give me just a second. Okay, I think I see what he's saying. So I gotta use Discord, probably? That's what I'm guessing. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Hold up. Okay, so the Transit Authority has a... Okay, so
Alright,
that's how you
perfect.
do. Good.
So whenever you're wanting to go on patrol or anything, just put your, well, either just hang around here, go to Manzanita or Emerald Tower if you know where that is, or
Okay.
Amberino. If you're ever wanting to go on patrol, then just pop your name up on there. Other rangers can see, or we can find you here, and well, we'll get in contact with you by telegram.
That sounds good. Yeah, I was
Smash it.
a bit finicky. That's a little different, you know, so...
Aye. This will all be changing in the future, by the way. There's the state is working on getting some dedicated telegram lines for the Rangers, so the system is going to change.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's gonna be quite useful, quite helpful as well. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll be a lot like the deputies, right? Where you can just do it all, right then and there, and not have to worry about going to the bulletin board and such.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna. I imagine that's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be a huge boon. That's for damn sure.
Well, I can't
Right.
wait. It seems I joined at the right time.
Oh, aye.
Right,
Sweet.
let me
This is.
go fill up my canteen real quick, and then I'll be ready.
Aye. No
I didn't
rush.
realize how thirsty I was. Okay, yeah, so apparently when you clock in, I had to go to the Discord and do it, so that's good to know.
Easy. God, you're thirsty. Jesus Christ. All right. Fuck's sake. Jesus.
Seems your horse is a bit jumpy there.
Oh, he's a grumpy bastard, but I think he just takes after me sometimes.
How long have
Right.
you had him?
Oh, Remy. Oh, it's going on a month now.
A month. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Sure you have bonded quite well. I've had Darby here for since I joined States, so I'd say about a month and a half. An older
You've been.
horse, but definitely still a good one.
Aye. So you've been in Stones Cross in what, about a month then?
Yeah, well, I joined, I'd say, a month and a half ago, and I was around for 2 to 3 weeks. That's how I found out about the Rangers. I actually found out my first day, actually.
Going right here, sorry.
Oh, okay. Um, but yeah, I was wearing a green poncho that my parents gave me, and someone asked if I was a ranger, and I did not know what the hell that was. But well, now I do, and after I found out what they did, it reminded me a lot of what I used to do back in Tennessee, and I did a lot of hunting with my dad. I also helped my mother out at the general store. I did small security work there as well. We were in the middle of nowhere, so not really much happened. But it's always good to keep an eye on the place in case someone did try anything. I actually caught someone trying to steal something one time. The deputies got to him before I could. But it was still a nice life.
Aye.
I was raised by two great parents, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
I could say the same on that one. Right. The business. Tell me what you know already. And well, actually, before we do that, so right, we're gonna be looping around Strawberry a fair bit. We're gonna start just through the night. Keep an eye on wolf activity in the area. There's various dens that we're going to be checking along the way. You know how to handle wolves?
You get on top of a rock, and they can't hurt you.
That's the best method for sure.
But yes, I believe I do. You can elaborate though. I usually, whenever I come across a wolf pack, most of the time I try to make it to the nearest rock and get some high ground on them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else I should know?
More so the differences between wolves. There's two types that you can see in the crossing for sure. There's grey wolves and there's timber wolves.
Ah, yes, timber wolves. They're big wolves, right?
Bigger, more aggressive, different color of coat, and you can see them at any time of the day. Grey wolves, you'll usually see them at night, but recently we've been seeing them come out in the daytime.
Really?
Hmm.
I've yet to come across the regular wolves in the daytime, but I think I came across a pack of timber wolves one time in Cumberland.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I believe
Cumberland
so.
is
Yes.
Cumberland. You'll see a lot of wolves in West Elizabeth, where we're at the moment. At least the northern half of West Elizabeth. There's it's the largest concentration of wolf activity. There's so many dens around the area. It's crazy.
I'm sure it is. That's good to know, though. Where exactly in where we're at do you see like timber wolves, if there are any?
Timberwolves.
They tend to favor the snow in the northern parts of the state, though, don't they?
Yeah, you'll more likely see timberwolves up in Amberino, especially in the Grizzlies to the east. That's where we have one of the ranger outposts.
Yeah, Amberino Tower, right?
Aye.
Yeah, I went there with Hal, and I can't think of the fella's name. Is Raymond a deputy by any chance? I mean, not a deputy, ranger.
Raymond.
Yes, I don't believe so. Go on.
I don't believe there's a ranger called Raymond. But there's,
Okay. I did meet a fella called Raymond, but I don't think he was a ranger, now thinking of it.
Well, there's Raymond Ross, but I've never met the man. I just had to send a telegram to him to get a background check on me. And that was it. He's the state ranger, so he basically just does the paperwork between the rangers and the state.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't, because I know I went with one other fella, but it was me, Hal, and one other person. I can't remember his name. I'll probably see him again, but,
Wasn't Roy, was it?
who?
Roy.
Maybe. Is he, can you describe him?
Red-headed man, wears a cavalry hat. He's the head ranger. Well, he's currently
Roy,
on
okay.
he's currently on a leave of absence at the moment, so you won't be seeing him for a while.
Okay. Maybe it was Roy. I'm a little unsure. Like I said, I know Hal was one of them, and I take it Hal's still around, right?
Yeah, Hal's taking some time off at the moment. He'll be back around shortly. But Roy, he rides a big Turkoman red thing called Presley.
Yeah, it's fogging my memory a bit. I know, but that's where I went to Amberino Tower. That was quite nice. We actually didn't see any grizzlies or anywhere.
Oh, you won't see grizzlies up there.
Well, we did circle back through the grizzlies and went to Brandywine. I know there's not any grizzlies in Brandywine, but I know there's a cougar there, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Roanoke is filled with cougars. That's cat country for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure Lemoyne is too. I mean, from what I hear about this Shadow of Lemoyne. I actually went, I did a little hunting expedition with them yesterday. That was quite fun.
Oh, the Shadow is still somewhat of a mystery. I've never seen one myself, but there's been a couple of rangers that have cited it.
Well, we definitely saw a sign of him yesterday. We saw a lot of scratch marks, black fur, and we saw him. We saw one of his carcasses. It was like a small deer.
Yeah.
So it was quite nice, and he does seem to favor the trees a bit. So if we do go hunting for him again soon, we definitely have to keep an eye on that.
The Shadow, I don't believe is a cougar. I believe
it's a panther. Yeah, panther.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right. Yeah, it was a black panther. Apparently it's bigger, faster, and, well, that's all I really got from him. Smarter, probably.
Well, the difference between a cougar and a panther is the ones that you just noted, but The panther is quieter, and it will stalk you.
Yeah.
You can usually tell the Kruger's around because it will be consistently growling and whatnot.
Yeah.
Panther won't do that.
Yeah, it was definitely a little intimidating, actually. There were several members of the group that felt like they were being watched, feeling uneasy, that sort of thing. And we didn't see a sign of him, like, at all. Like, we probably, like, sensed him, you know, like, we knew he was around, but we just didn't see him at all. So,
That's really strange.
he definitely lives up to the name.
True enough. I thought animals would have picked that clean by now. Oh well. Yeah, I've already passed through here once before. I managed to take those down earlier. This way it is.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised we haven't come across any wolves yet, but you said you came around here earlier?
Yeah. This is my handiwork.
Oh, well done. Anything you can tell me about the wolves? To be honest, I haven't quite faced enough in the crossing yet, but I've come across a couple of them, and that's how I found out about the rock. But is there anything else you can tell me about them, at least?
Well, they're pack animals, to be sure.
Of course.
So if you come across a lone wolf, it's very unlikely that it'll come at you and try to attack you. If you take out majority of the pack, then the remaining wolf will likely turn tail and run.
Yeah, so definitely, yeah, they definitely work in groups. I do know that much.
There's not much else to really tell. I've never seen much oddity come through them. Like, the highest concentration of them is here in West Elizabeth, and that's really the height of it. Best tactic is to get up on a rock and take them out from that, take them down that way, or yeah. And the more powerful the rifle you got, the easier it is. That carbine will do you well, so long as you hit them in the head.
Yeah, yesterday I bought a Lancaster. I'll probably be using that whenever we go on hunting expeditions, especially for this shadow. Because I heard like I said, he's bigger, so more than likely he takes more bullets.
Well, Lancaster's decent, but you'll never get a clean kill if you're a Lancaster. Going left here. We're gonna have to get you a bolt action, and it just so happens that I've got one spare.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, mister. Let this guy by. Yeah, so once we're done with this sweet patrol, we'll head to Blackwater and I can get you.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah. I have wanted a bolt action. I went to 2 different towns, but they didn't sell it, so I didn't know if they were just low on stock or what, so I just decided to just go on with the repeater. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to be using it to hunt, really. It's just mainly to defend myself against larger predators, like cougars, bears, even this panther. Say again, sorry.
The bolt action will serve you better, in all honesty. Like,
really? Okay, that's good to know.
Well, for 2 reasons. It's a bit of a disservice to the animal if you're just filled it full of lead to bring it down. I personally don't find it very respectful. Just one shot, so it's down and dead in one go, and it's no suffering or getting any angrier from the amount of bullets you're flinging at it. I mean,
yeah.
The repeater can serve you well enough in a tight situation. I mean, by all means, go for it. With the bolt action, you can take care of the animal quick and clean with no issue.
All right. Well, that makes sense. Well, the more I learn, the better. I'd have
Yeah.
to. I suppose a reason I got the Lancaster too instead of waiting to is because I don't want to be in a situation where I miss my shot and then I have to reload and it costs me my life. You know.
That is the benefit of the Lancaster, admittedly. Like I was hesitant about even getting one because I kept with my carbine for the longest time. Still got it, but at the same time,
Uh, Give me a second. My horse is Okay, that was weird. Sorry, my horse wanted to go towards that tree for some reason. Say again.
I just in a tight situation, you're gonna need more bullets, and it's better to need it and not have it. Well, it's better to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And of course, there's always the alternative of, you know, bringing both.
True enough.
First
Well,
time,
it is better to have both on you.
I suppose, it's probably best to not have two if you're traveling by yourself, though, in case you get, you know, robbed by local criminals.
True enough.
Good day, sir. I take it this is this is going towards Amberino?
Nope, we have just looked right back down into Strawberry.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is the back. Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't look at the map, so I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's one thing that you're gonna be quizzed on in order to get your green.
Good to know.
Need to have a decent understanding and direction of where it is you're going and the land that we're patrolling.
To be honest, I haven't really been around these parts of the crossing, especially in, you know, the forests back there. Most of the time I go either to Strawberry, Valentine, and go to Rhodes, so I know the plains really well. And I can usually get back without a map, but this area with all the forests and stuff, I definitely need to have more expertise in.
Well, that's what we do. I mean, we have maps on hand that several of us have put together that have mapped out all camp locations, animal dens, various herbs.
Yeah, well,
But,
it is my first day, so.
aye. It's just letting you know what's what. Now,
Of course.
now night time is departed, so I'll rest up here and you can tell me what you know. Alrighty then. So, what do you know? What don't you know? What do you want to know? All that stuff.
Say it one more time, sorry.
So, what can you tell me? What can you tell me that you know? What can you tell me you don't know? And what do you want to know?
Well, honestly, there's probably a lot of things I don't know that I think I know. So is there anything specific that, you're asking of me in this sort of situation? Like, what do I not know of what? Like, my lay of the land, animals,
Well, you say you went on patrol with other rangers yesterday. Did they tell you anything specific? Teach you anything specific about being a ranger?
Oh, okay, that, hold on, let me gather information from what I've learned the past few patrols I was on. Well, I know we always ride in formation. I learned about the 1-2 formation and the 2-2 formation, alongside the scrambled formation, from what Miss Josie said, I believe.
Staggered.
Staggered. Yes, that's right. Not scrambled. Staggered. Um, there was that. I know with the Rangers, there's a lot of things we do. It could be hunting, assisting deputies in certain situations. Mitch went into small detail on that because, since I am a recruit, I don't think I'm allowed to know a lot of information about what you do with deputies and such. Or at least a lot of, uh, things the deputies request us to do and such. However, what I do know is we do escorts, lost and found, finding horses, finding lost people, um, escorting medics, I believe. Sometimes we can give people the lay of the land as well, like, where mines are, where fishing is, where there's dens, and where to look out for when they do go mining or when they do go fishing. Let's see. I do know that while wearing the green cloak, it's not just signifying that we're a ranger. It signifies the discipline, the respect, and the family basically of who we are and what we represent and that sort of thing. I believe I covered everything I learned.
Yep, that sounds more or less the full story of it. Okay. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Right. Okay. Now, once you get your green, you will be assigned a region where you will spend the majority of your time patrolling. It is expected of you to know this region fairly well, because when you are called upon for search and rescue, or indeed for when we're helping the law, to know the lay of the land relatively well, know all the various den locations, camps, and such for when it's pertinent, so that you can lead the way, which is what Rangers do. We lead the way when we need to, when we're called upon. I personally, my region is West Elizabeth, so that's from Big Valley all the way down to McFarland's Ranch. I spend majority of my time at Manzanita Outpost and in tall trees. So I need to know where all the camps are there, animal dens, and such. This poncho does carry a lot of weight to it
Yes, Mitch
because,
told me that much.
yeah, we it's all about helping people. That's why every single one of us gets along as well as we do and strives to better ourselves and each other, because we want to be as capable as possible in order to help those who can't help, who find themselves lost. And it doesn't matter how big or small it is that we're helping, whether it's finding somebody on the road and just offering them a ride into town, whether it's guiding people around the crossing, to actually going out there and searching for people who may be hurt. We train ourselves in various different ways in order to make ourselves fully competent to achieve that as best as possible, achieve that in the best way possible. So, I don't believe Mitch gave you this. Did he give you a? Did he give you a document on certain certifications?
I believe he did. Yes.
Okay. You had to look through that then.
Well, to be honest, since I just got my recruitment process today, really, I just got it not too long ago as well, so I've yet to look through it. but
Okay.
I do plan on doing that a bit later for sure.
Right. Well, through that, you'll see a bunch of different specializations that each ranger has trained themselves in. Like, in order to get the green, then it's mandatory that you are specialized in navigation and in shit, what was the other one? Navigation and wildlife.
Hmm.
So you need to be able in navigation to be able to ride in formation competently, use callouts. So that's when we're riding in formation, we are calling out what well, the person who is leading, they will be calling out which direction they are going and maintaining the speed and the pace of the entire formation. Nobody is to overtake the person who is in the lead. Those who are at the person who is taking up the rear, well, they're watching the rear and they are making sure that nobody is falling behind. When a call out is happening, so lead person says, alright, going right, then it will be echoed down to the back. The person at the back will chime off heard so that everybody knows that they're not being left behind, essentially.
Yeah,
And those.
I practiced that run when I went with Hal and the other mysterious ranger. I cannot think his name of, but yeah, I did some practices on that as well. It was we also did a bit yesterday because we had a wagon, and that's when we did the 2-2 formation.
Mhm.
Anyway, yes.
The wildlife, well, because of how many wolf dens there are in West Elizabeth, I will give you a wee map. If you will just give me a moment so I can get out the drawer.
Right. AKA him sending it to me on Discord. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think this will be a good character arc in Wild to do. Rangers are really cool. They're basically, the way I see it, they're like basically deputies 2.0. Just gonna wait for the map. Oh, I love it. Someone wrote in.
Sorry, I just got that bloody many sorting through them. I'll take bloody fucking lifetime at times.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of paperwork in there, so I don't blame you.
Oh, aye. It's getting reorganised as well at the same time.
Alright, give me a second. I need to probably look through this map.
That map there has all the marked, all the wolf dens in, at least around Strawberry. And as you can see, there's a good many of them. Now, when you are ready to go through your wildlife test, then you're going to need to list out all those den locations. What is it you need for the certification again? I think it's like 8, 12. I forget. You're not
Around
expected to know.
Strawberry, there's, I'd say, 13, maybe? At least the Strawberry area.
Yeah, there's at least those in the area.
Oh, this is an interesting one. I've actually never seen wolves in the west, you know, in West Elizabeth, right at the L, towards the entrance of Strawberry. A lot of
Oh yeah.
times I come in through at night when I go fishing, and I never come across a wolf there. That's interesting.
Oh, they turn up from time to time. That's for damn sure. Hell, I saw a good pack of what, 5 or 4? I think it was 5, just the other day. And it was in the middle of the day. It was in the middle of the day too.
Mm.
They came
They
up
weren't timber
down
wolves. They
from
were just regular wolves.
just regular wolves. Yeah, regular grey wolves.
Fascinating. Yeah, that's Also, guys, I'm actually looking at a map. It's just on Discord,
Okay,
so.
okay, right. For specialization in wildlife, you need to know 5 dens per region.
5
So
dens per region. Okay.
our regions are split up into New Austin, West Elizabeth, New Hanover, Amberino, and Lemoyne. Now, West Elizabeth, New Hanover includes Roanoke. Roanoke ain't part of Amberino, which some folks gets confused. So, New Hanover, generally around Valentine area, there's not much in terms of wild animals, but there's a fair few Cumberland and Roanoke.
Okay. And that's New Hanover, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll need to know that in for when you're ready to go through your certification. Also, you need to demonstrate sort of aptitude and implementation of when to cull wildlife. There's a lot of there's a lot of things where there's a lot of times where you just don't need to.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I actually was learning that yesterday when we were hunting for the shadow. We're not really trying to kill it. We just want to observe it, study it, see what it does, see its patterns, that sort of thing. I mean, we'd only want to use force if necessary, like if it attacks us or has one of us in danger.
exactly. Like I was deputy asked me to help go looking for a lassie in tall trees who, for some reason, wanted to talk to a bear. We don't
That's
know. We don't know what kind of bear. We don't know what she looked like. We just knew her name. So we're walked through tall trees and encounter what 5 or 6 different grizzly bears, and we scared them all off. Didn't have any issues while walking through tall trees at all, apart from a stray pack of wolves, but we dealt with them fairly quickly.
a grizzly bear getting scared off. That's a first for me. All the grizzly bears I've encountered in my life have just wanted me dead.
You can scare them off with a shot for the bolt action if you're at a bit of a distance, or I found this tip out if you wanted from the chief of Wapiti. If you get yourself a tomahawk and throw it in front of the grizzly as he's making his charge, then he will more than likely turn tail and run. I have tried this twice, and it has worked both times.
Interesting. Okay.
Not something that I would recommend to do, because the grizzly is charging. When I tried this, I was on a rock, so I was at a safe place, but I didn't want to kill the thing, so I didn't have any bolt action on my back, so pulling out a tomahawk and throwing it to the ground can usually dissuade a grizzly from its attack. But at the end
That's
of
good
the
to know.
day,
Yep.
if it's between you and it, then choose yourself every time.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone told you the first rule of being a ranger?
They've told me rules, but not the first rule exactly. No.
There isn't rules. There's only one rule. There's guidelines to how we do things, and so on and so forth. But there is only one rule. Well, technically two, but for you, you'll learn the second rule when you get the green. First rule of being a ranger: don't be a fucking idiot.
Understood.
And that's it. Alright. Well, I'm kind of pleased that patrol is kind of quiet. It sort of means that the wolves are on the back foot, as it were.
Oh, that's people traveling to New Alexandria, or not New Alexandria. Excuse me. That's people traveling to Strawberry. Without having to worry about dying. Hold on just a second.
That's no problem.
Alexa, stop.
I need to update the bulletin anyway. We're going to Blackwater.
Sorry, I had another voice in my head. But yeah, as I was saying, that's because what we did, with the silent patrols, not many wolves out. That's one town people can go to safely.
And that is the goal, ultimately.
Indeed, it is. Gotta love it, man. When you just, I accidentally said New Alexandria, and my Alexa device thought I said the other, like Bray. I honestly should probably unplug her when I'm streaming, because I don't want that, because that's happened many times. I'm gonna do it. Alexa. Okay. Okay. I actually wanted to go to Tall Trees, to Aurora Basin to get some bait. I'm a little low.
Okay, well, we can go and do that.
Alright,
I'll
sounds good.
just,
I was about to ask if you would want to come with me, because I don't want to exactly go there by myself.
that is a smart move. For someone who doesn't know it, don't go in there by yourself. That's just... Well... Tall Trees is not a pleasant place. That's for damn sure.
Well, last time I was here, at least before I went absent, because I was explaining on the patrol, I've been here a little over a month, but past few weeks I've been absent, going back with my family and such. I also got a little sick, so hence me not coming back here, but beforehand I heard there was some cannibals in that area. Is that still a problem?
Yes. Though I haven't heard much on that. I usually choose to go with they're active and to just keep my head on a swivel.
Well, not to mention, every time I go there, that whole place gives me the creeps.
It's not exactly pleasant, but there's got a sort of ambient beauty to it that I kind of like. That's just me.
There's just a lot of skulls everywhere. I mean, like, I think there's like 3 or 4 locations in that forest where you just have this big, I don't know. It's like a cow skull with 2 arms or something like that. I mean, you're bound to run into it when you go in there. It's quite eerie.
Cow skull with 2 arms?
It's probably not a cow skull. Maybe it's a deer skull actually.
Beats me.
It,
I mean,
I haven't been there in a bit, so it
things.
escapes me. But say again.
I've seen some grisly things out there, but I cannot recall seeing a cow skull with 2 arms.
It's probably not a cow skull. It's probably something else. It escapes me. I'm thinking it was probably a deer skull with, I don't know, decorations around it. There's also a camp there that quite creeps me out. It's just dead grizzlies, and I think there's also a camp where there's human corpses.
There's plenty of camps with human corpses out there. Dead grizzlies, though? Well...
No, it's like a skinned grizzly. It's disturbing. Wouldn't surprise me if people still lived out there that did all sorts of horrendous things to people and animals alike.
True enough. There's some tales about Blackwater, well, not Blackwater, about tall trees that give me the creeps. But
Tales, huh?
well, way back when there was cannibals first started operating out in tall trees, then they say that the blood that they spilt corrupted the soil and the roots of the trees in the forest, which in turn then corrupted the animals, which is why from bear to buck, all of them are extremely aggressive, and the only service that we can do in there is to kill them and put them down. That was what
Well, people do,
one of the rangers told me when I first went to the...
Interesting. Well, I suppose, if you get enough influence, you could become anything you want to be. Monster. I had a friend of mine back in Tennessee that completely went berserk. I mean, he was a nice fella, and well, he killed one person, tried to hide it up, then he killed another person, and then he just never stopped. And a lot of the deputies, they kept trying to find him, and Well, they found him. And they say by the time they found him, he was completely unrecognizable. Hair pulled out. Some say he got possessed by something. I mean, who the hell knows? I never really bought any of it. I just saw it as a old friend of mine who just thought he became invincible, and well, thought he could do whatever he wanted, and ended up costing his life. I don't know much about supernatural. I keep an open mind, but never really seen anything of the sort like that. What about you? Have you had a friend that goes berserk and crazy and say they get possessed by some sort of demon or some sort of creature? I don't know.
That's a very specific thing to ask somebody.
Well, that's what the deputies told me. I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't really
that's-
know them much. I mean, for all I know, they probably could have just been hoaxing it. But, I don't know. He definitely changed. That's something I will say.
I've known people to change, I've known people to be destroyed by some of the horrors that they've seen. You one boy. He was a painter. He came here to America and then, well, he wasn't the same again after being put through the mill more times than I can count.
I'm very sorry about that.
Me too. The boy never deserved it. In the end, he, as harsh as it sounds, he's actually better off dead because the life that he was living after that was not one that he deserved at all.
Yeah. And I could honestly say the same about my friend.
Right, we need to get moving because Mitch has been complaining about Rangers standing on the porch, and we can't be standing on the fucking porch. We're gonna
Well,
head to
Mitch
Blackwater
probably will be
anyway.
waking up soon, so if he finds us there, he'd probably come after me specifically. First thing as a ranger, never stand on the porch.
Well, I got you covered on that one. Because what we doing? Well, I was fucking educating. So if he's got an issue with that, then he can fucking take it up with me. Really, I should be educating you while out on the fucking road, because that's where our job is. Our job's out here. It's not on the fucking porch.
That's fair. Well, I did learn quite a few things from you on the porch, so.
Alright, so yeah, we'll head to Blackwater, and then we'll head out to Manzanita, and we'll wait the night out there, because I really don't want to be taking you through tall trees in the night time.
I've been there a few times, but like I said, the sheer atmosphere of it sometimes just, you know, drives me off the path. It's odd.
Alright. Alright, we'll pick up the pace a wee bit. Alright, you're gonna need to fall behind me. Oh, right ahead. Because if I'm telling you, if I'm saying we're going this way and you're up ahead of me, then you're gonna have to turn back around. That's the idea of the formation. The lead always stays in the lead. So then, like, deputies tend to do this. They'll, like, say they're going to a location, right? One may overtake in front of the other, and they may need to double back on themselves.
Not to mention they could split up, and that could be a problem,
Exactly.
especially at night.
Aye. The head ranger, Roy, he used to ride in the cavalry, and he takes great pride in the fact that we can ride in formation.
It... What? Darby, what's wrong with you? My, horse got a little spooked when I took the, lantern out. That's,
Ah, okay. You can strap that to your horse, you know, just like I've got on mine.
Yeah, I think I may do that. Hold on.
It's far handier, like.
There you go.
Aye, it leaves your hands free, because we've got to have your hands free just in case we need to shoot a rifle.
And I suppose you can always take it off your horse if you needed to, right? So.
Exactly.
Have to, since my horse isn't the fastest, sometimes I have to balance my, you know, my speed out a bit.
Never you worry about that. I get like that sometimes, because, no, I was the same. I had a saddler called Ivor. I just ended up calling him Ivor.
Yeah.
Made a conscious decision to get myself a roadster as soon as possible.
How much did the, roadster cost?
Well, this one here, he was what? About $500. I have another one called Woody, and he was $100. It was 110. I got mine there.
That's not so
Woody
bad.
was- Woody was fine enough, but he just didn't have the endurance in him to keep up with the others when it came to it. So I had to look around, and I found Remy here. He was going cheap second hand or something. He just Remy hadn't been used to his full potential.
Yeah. Yeah, Darby here's quite loyal, but, well, she's not as fast as she could be, and, well, as a ranger, I'm sure you'll have to have moments where you have to rush to a certain location in case someone got injured, or they're hurt, or they're lost, so I plan on getting another horse to help assist in my, ranger career.
At times aye. But the majority of the time we take things slow. It's just handy having something that has a bit of speed and endurance under your belt, just in case.
Well, it also, it'll keep annoying me if I have to keep changing speeds every time I ride just to catch up with some people.
You'll get used to it. Alright.
Let me deposit some money real quick.
Aye. Then we'll head after Manzanita.
Because I do not want to get robbed. That will not be good. I'm already low on money as it is. Apparently when you get, like, ranger level, you get, like, $750. That's actually not so bad. That's probably when I'd get my new horse. I don't know, though. If I keep hunting and going alongside, I may get a horse beforehand. Who knows? Alright. Ready?
Alright, what else can I tell you? Go right here. What else can I tell you?
Well, I suppose I could throw in a question or two. I mean, I am the one learning here.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
How many formations are there exactly? I know I've heard of 3. but I don't know if there were any others.
Well, it mostly just depends on the numbers that you've got. We don't go for anything too elaborate. We really want just functionality and what's the other one I'm thinking of? Efficiency. So the 122, that's usually best for a large number of folks. Because it keeps us on the road. The roads aren't that big, and so on and so forth. It keeps us all in line as well. It's also one hell of a sight. The 121, that's handy for like small to large. It breaks us up a little bit more. Say we're going on a long run, from one side of the state to the other. Then it spaces us apart a bit better, so that we're not falling on top of each other.
And that's which one again?
The 121.
121. Okay. I take it that's the one that's more staggered, or more like zigzaggy. Or is that
No.
the staggered one?
The staggered is zigzag. So if staggered would be if you drop back, then the person after you follow in my lead, so to speak, and it would just continue like that all the way down. Staggered is the easiest formation to maintain, I would say, because we're not relying and keeping in time with the person next to us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Despite what the formation's uses, the 121 I would say would be used for when we are escorting. So whoever's taking the lead will be a ranger, then the two behind him will be a ranger, and then whoever we're escorting would be in the middle, and then there would be two rangers at the back. That's if we have such a party with us. It's so the ranger in the lead, they'll be watching for what's coming ahead, and the other rangers, well, the ones on the right will be watching the right, and the left doing the same on the left. And they will be calling out riders, possible wild animals, things like that.
Okay. I believe that makes sense. 121 and 122 seem very similar.
Yeah, they more or less are. It's just the spacing of it all. The 122, I guess, would just be for quick transport. Like, we're going from here to there as fast as possible if we can, and just keep it like that. It's because the roads can be a bit. They break off and narrow, so at times, say we're heading up into the Amberino Tower, and we're going up via Bacchus. So we've gone through Cumberland, we've been in 122 all the way there, now we've made the turn up and we're heading up into the Grizzlies. Well, then the lead will need to actually say, alright, single file formation, then that will need to be called down, so the formation will need to change into single file to deal with the narrow roads up in the mountains there. It just makes it easier for us to, well, just to know to fall into a ratless shite, really.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that, because very quickly, from what Mitch told me during the interview, is that would be your next mission. Making sure your ranger brother or sister is very, is healthy and not hurt severely.
Yeah, because there's no sugarcoating it. We are encountering dangerous wildlife all the goddamn time, and on occasion encountering dangerous people. So we need to be well versed and prepared in what we're about to do.
Understood.
That's why rule 1 is don't be a fucking idiot.
you sense danger, more than likely it's probably danger.
Mm-hmm. So do what you need to do in order to avoid it, and make sure that you're still standing, as well as other rangers that may be with you, civilians, doctors, law enforcement, all that.
That makes sense.
Right. Now, be careful. Well, we need to be careful when we're coming up here.
I've seen a
because
grizzly up here. Yeah.
exactly. If a grizzly is just about, then find the nearest rock.
Wolves to
kill
our right. Oh shit. Oh. That's not good. Oh my gosh.
Jesus
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh,
That
fucking hate.
hold on.
I
Are you
wasn't
okay?
looking
Are you
where-
bleeding?
We squished. I'm fine.
Oh.
Calm down. Oh, fucking hell. I wasn't looking where I was bloody going. Oh, fuck. You alright?
Yeah, I just it was a little bit of a shock. They came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they fucking did. Oh, where's me hat? There it is.
I thought that wolf was gonna kill this dude. Oh, that's funny. Are you sure you're okay? I saw one of the wolves pounce on you.
It's fine, it just clawed up me poncho a wee bit. I'll be fine. Just nothing a few stitches won't fucking cure. Fucking bastard things.
I suppose we get a bit of a money gain here. Still though, jeez.
This is our wages right here.
Yeah, I've
We
caught
don't
up on that much.
Yeah, we don't get paid. What the hell is wrong?
I heard that may change though. At least from what Mitch told me. Oh! Hell, Darby! Ugh! Yeah! Help got trampled onto. Okay, that's fine. What's wrong with you?
It's probably the smell. Just not liking it.
Yeah.
Alright, come on.
Well, that was round one. Is round two gonna be the grizzly?
Let's fucking hope. As I was saying, if it is a grizzly, get him on a fucking rock. I don't know why.
Sometimes he tries to, at least I've seen him around the rocks to our left, usually, I believe, yeah.
Righty-ho.
Good thing I knew how to, good thing my ma taught me how to cook and such. Especially out in the wild.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Are you sure you don't need a doctor?
I'll be fine.
That's what they all say until they're not fine. You smoke with a pipe?
Nope. Never had much use for a pipe.
Oh, fair enough. Actually, very
Yeah.
surprised. Seems like I'm the only person in the crossing that uses a pipe. I find it cheaper, considering you can just go to the tobacco fields and, get tobacco that way.
You're the only person I've seen smoking a pipe, to be fair.
Well, I suppose that's one, unique thing about me that, in the Rangers and such. I'll probably just be known as the guy who, smokes with a pipe, huh?
Oh, every single one of us is a wee bit different. Like, you got Nathan and Isla, they're both Aussies, they're both sweet as button. They're sweet as sugar. Nathan is probably the most well-dressed ranger of the lot of us, I have to say.
Most well-dressed, huh?
Definitely, 100%. And he's a good laugh. He's a good laugh and a good man. Same with Isla. Isla is diligent as all hell, and just cute as a button. Like she's grand, absolutely grand. Who else? Well, you've met Mitch. You've met Josie and Joey. Josie is Josie has a fair amount of doubts in herself, but she's got a lot of potential there that she hasn't tapped into yet. I reckon she's going to come up with us. Joey is Joey. I really don't know what to say about Joey. The boy is a lot of determination, yet none of the luck to come with it. He's had so many shortfalls in the past couple of weeks. I'm surprised he's lost the plot. But he's the kind of person that he's the example of the person I joined the Rangers to help.
Interesting.
Mitch is tough as nails, Buzz is tough as nails, Charles is a fucking cheeky wee bastard, but he's probably one of the best people I know. Amelie is Amelie goes from wearing an apron to wielding a bolt action in just like a snap of a finger. She's one hell of a cook and one hell of a shot. She has got a vendetta against every goddamn cougar in the grass.
I take it she's been attacked by many cougars. Have that much of a vendetta, huh?
She's been attacked by one.
One, huh?
Yep.
There a reason why she has such a big vendetta?
It's because of that one, I believe. But she's been on the warpath for a good couple, for as long as I've known her at least. Then you got Roy, head ranger. He's him, Mitch, Buzz, Charles, and Nathan Yang have been rangers for as long as there's been rangers, I guess. Roy's built it up to what it is now, in so many words. So, the formation riding, the certifications, the working with the state, getting to where the rangers are now and what they're going to be, that's a lot of that comes down to Roy. He's done a hell of a lot.
Sure he has, I mean... like I said, I mean... Rangers don't get paid right now, right? I mean, this is all just for the goodwill of the heart. You know, wanting to help people in the crossing, making sure everyone's safe.
I don't want a damn paycheck. I'm serious. I really don't.
No, I believe you. It's, I'm just quite shocked, actually. I mean, it's honestly one of the reasons I joined the Rangers. I mean, just for the good of the heart of not wanting a paycheck. You're just doing it because it's right. That's always what's more important. I mean, money can easily just, you know, burn. You can take money, it's paper. You can rip it up, do any of the sort, but, you know, the heart, that's something that's irreplaceable. Especially if it's, you know, someone you really know and you get to know. I mean, I've come across people who I wouldn't trade the world for, you know. That's not because they give me a good paycheck or anything, it's because of who they are as a person, and I do believe the Rangers, all of them, I believe they're good people, and they have a good heart, you know? I mean, if you want to get paid doing something, I mean, go do security work, go mine, I mean, be a full-time miner, full-time fisherman, full-time whatever. But, I don't know, it's just something I saw in the Rangers, you know? Something that kind of drew me here.
I was wanting to do this for a long time. Had a friend who approached me with a similar idea. We gave it a fair bit of thought. Wrote up a plan of action, got the ethics, morals, and why we were going to do it, all lined up and everything. Then life got in the way, and we ended up going separate ways. Didn't fall out or anything, just things changed, priorities changed.
Yep.
Arrived here, did a couple of jobs. As soon as I heard about the Rangers, I signed up.
It's a good path for sure.
Been a ranger for as long as I've been in the crossing.
This friend of yours, do you still stay in contact with them?
I've no idea what they're doing. I imagine they're still around the stables, the last I heard. I mean, he's happy doing it. Buying, selling horses, rearing them, raising them. That's what he enjoyed doing, so I just left him to it. There's no need to force a man to do something he's not. Well, it's what it is.
It's at the end of the day, you know, you're your own person. You can't really tell others what to do. with their life. And when one makes a decision, they commit to it, you know? So it's quite amazing how many choices we actually get in this life. Sometimes it can be very costly. Other times it can be of a great benefit.
True. Very true. Alright, I need to go near hers and make the gold bulletins before we go and wander out. I'll be back in a sec. I'll be back in a sec.
Of course. That was good RP, guys. That was really good. I can tell this is gonna be great. I'm gonna love it. That's, yeah. Being a ranger, probably one of the best decisions I ever made. For a character, at least. Really wanted to try to get somewhere with Michael, the other character I streamed, sociopath, Joker type character, but a lot of the group just kind of went their own way. I mean, the person who made Mason, who played the character Mason, is actually Mitch, which is one of the head rangers on here, and my character really kind of hit it off with him too. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. I may shelve Michael for now. I don't know if I'll play him anytime in the future, like near future at least. I'm sure I'll play him again sometime. I just don't know when. I mean, if I don't really have a direction for him, I may end up deleting him. Make room for another potential character idea if I were to have one. I usually play another character too, another Shields, except it's not his last name. It's what's his name? It's Anibal Shaden, and Shields is like a nickname he grew up with. He's my more well thought out character, but for right now, he's a train conductor. So not much to stream on that really. I mean, for a bit, he there was like one direction I was going with him that was probably gonna be worth streaming. Except this was on another server, and we actually had like a new group. So it was like there's some people we met, and we were actually gonna be like the new Free Radicals, which is like the new, because in that Shields' story, he was part of a group that he led, but I didn't really see a direction in that server. Plus, I never really played it much, and then I joined Wild, and, well, here we are. The only other character I really play right now on this server is Jerry, who's my Civ, but I don't really have a direction with him right now either. So, more than likely, I'll probably just be playing Samuel Shields for a bit. Huh. Anyways, we'll see what happens. It's funny, Mitch should be joining in pretty soon. So, if he does, then there's probably going to be another mission. I mean, I went on patrol with this guy, Malcolm. I think we're going to get, like, some bait at Aurora Basin. At least my character wants it, but we'll see what happens. This will probably be a longer stream. At least until around 6:30, because I probably will get off as this character and play as my other Shields, because he is a train conductor. So, we'll see what happens. I may do another later stream, so I may join back later after that Shields and maybe continue this. Maybe have a second stream called Day 1 Continued or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, change plans. We are going into Strawberry. Because I see that King is clocked on, so need to go and have a look. Good, need to go and beat him and see what he's all about.
I think I met King, actually. Isn't he another recruit as well?
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Aye, you get me.
a day ahead of me, because I talked to him about it. He's a whole
Alright,
day ahead of me.
alright, let's mount up and head on our way.
Let's see here.
Alright, let's pick up the pace.
Sounds good.
Alright. You aware of the cougar den that's around this area?
Yes, I am. He's, this fella's, come after me a few times, so.
Alright, just we're gonna cut to the left here and go across the river just to avoid having to deal with him for the time being.
Yeah, don't want another surprise attack.
Aye. Watch the snake. Left and slowing down for down.
I'm going to, go sell these pelts real quick. Just checking. I gotta sell these, hold up. Forget it was on my horse. Oh, $9, not so bad. Yes, sir.
Ranger check. Let's see. Both of you are outfitted. Put your hands up. Alright, shields, I'm gonna need you to go and get yourself some rifle ammo, medical bag, and a decent amount of bandages as well.
Okay. Where's that at? Is it in here?
Oh, hold on. Alright, you got a medical bag, you're gonna need to get some bandages as well. You can go and find some medical bags.
I actually just put my bandages in the box right here for the exchange.
Well, it's best to always have a good couple of them on you.
Alright, I'll grab a few back real quick.
Just in case either you need them or somebody you find on the trail needs them. You can find some medical bags and bandages at the medical office. What?
There's a lot of
$10.
medical bags in there as well.
Okay.
There's about 4 of them in there.
Oh, smash. Aye, there'll be donations left behind here, there, and everywhere for our use.
Alright, bandage, medical bag, and you said rifle ammo, correct?
Aye. And, oh, here. Shields.
This is a rifle.
Yeah.
I just need the
Okay.
ammo, but oh, the bolt action. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Is
Don't
there
lose
a? Say again. Sorry.
Don't lose it.
I will do my best to not do that, sir.
Pretty damn expensive rifle.
You call me sir one more bloody time, I'm throwing you in the river, alright?
Okay, look, it's a habit. I'm very sorry. I was raised to always treat my superiors with respect, so it's a habit. I'm sorry.
It's just, well, it depends on how old you is. I don't know.
31.
23.
31. Oh, okay. All right, then I'll call both of you son, because I'm a little bit older than both of you. Hold on, let me get my
Fair play, I can deal with that. Call me sir though, like, you're going in the fucking river, and your poncho's staying with me when it happens.
I will do
Go
my
get-
very
go-
best
go
to
get your-
Malcolm.
Go get the ammo.
Yeah, it's the thing. That's one thing about this. With Mitch, he just keeps calling sir. Where do you get the ammo? Can you get it at the general store?
Yeah, right up there at the general store, there's a little cabinet that has your gunnery things in it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, please just be in here. That would be great. Dead. Gotta love it. Oh, this shot. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. What?
Hello.
Okay, we got this. Hold up. How much? Well, I'm gonna unload this. Put this on my horse, because I'll probably need the carbine later on my horse. Okay. I got this. Medical bad bandage, repeater. will say, I hate how fast you get thirsty in this game, but it's fun. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Please accept this. Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna use this. I got the stew. That should be fine. You know what? Just to be... I probably should have just kept that. Crap. Yep, I shouldn't have sold that. I'm an idiot. I didn't realize how close I was to not having stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna have that. Oh, get up. Yeah, I got the bolt action. I'm gonna put this up. Probably my fishing rod up as well. I wish Strawberry had a bank. That would have been nice. Oh well. Okay, you got the lantern. Let's get this. This. Gotta love the sorting, man. Oh no. Please don't be in the water. Okay, thank you. I'm also gonna get another medical bag, because I can. Alright. What's this? Nice. Okay, I'm all set.
Give me a minute, I'm still writing up this bulletin.
It seems you're a day ahead of me after all, King.
Yeah, well, you know, gotta do what I can when I can.
Yeah. Yesterday I went hunting with Mitch and some of the other rangers. We went
Was
to
that right?
yeah, we went to Lemoyne, looking for this Black Panther.
Oh, the Shadow of Lemoyne.
Yes, sir. We actually found like quite a good bit in it. I think we
Doing
saw
some
some.
trekking.
Yeah, found claw marks, black fur, poor deer that he mauled.
Well,
We'll find him eventually.
it's sooner or later. Might want to go move your horse for that wagon there.
Yeah, I see that.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
All right, we good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We'll be riding staggered. I ain't gonna tell you where we're going exactly, but I want to hear call action along the way there. Okay.
Sounds good.
So we're going right.
Heard.
All right. Speeding up. Left.
Heard. May want to speak up a little bit, King. I can barely hear you.
All right. Sorry about that.
That's alright. Well, how we're traveling staggered, but like King's doing single farm. Nice.
Right. Left.
Heard. Heard. Surprised there wasn't any wolves, actually. I know, usually there's wolves around Wallace Station, especially to the right of it.
There.
Heard. Ugh.
Single file across the bridge.
Heard. Getting some frame drops here. Interesting. That don't sound good. Say that again.
Hitch up.
Want me to set fire?
No, there's no need. We're not gonna be here for too long.
Alright.
Come on. This is the grave of Max Stillwater. She was a ranger, and from my understanding, a fairly fine one at that. What I've come to learn in my short time being a ranger is not a single one is forgotten. And in some cases, they fall before their time. I've tried asking as much as I can about where the Rangers came from and why they do what they do and who these people were. And when I asked about Max, I was told of how she died and what kind of person she was. She was just an ordinary ranger. Didn't really hold much in terms of great rank or title or anything, but she was as disciplined as they come, dedicated to doing what rangers do. She met her end in a bear attack in Tall Trees. Her and a couple of other rangers decided to go bear hunting, and unfortunately, the bear got one over on them. And the man who told me this was old head ranger himself, Vincent. And after he told me of how she fell, he said that complacency is the death of many a ranger, and indeed, death of many a lawman as well. No matter how no matter how familiar you are with an area, you have no idea what's going to come around that corner. We have to be constantly alert, constantly prepared.
Well, this person, Max Stillwater, you said, right? She must have been one with the family. And
In a sense, aye.
she was family to the Rangers, then technically. Since I'm a recruit now, she was family to me, so.
Aye.
How,
Watch over each other, look out for each other. We make sure each other's not forgotten.
how long ago was this?
I would say over a year ago now, when the Rangers were still in somewhat its infancy. At this point in time, there's never been more Rangers, ever. We are standing at 20 in the green. And 2 in the grey at this point.
Maybe it'll be 22 soon, huh?
Maybe. Now, when you get your green, you, Mitch, or one of the other game wardens, or maybe even Roy himself, when he comes back, will probably end up asking you. Actually, I've skipped ahead of myself a little bit here. Sorry. Max here and a couple of other rangers that are buried around the crossing have had words assigned to them. Max here is discipline. Now, Roy or one of the game wardens will ask you which word you are going to take on to yourself and what relates to you the most and what you want to be in as a ranger. There is 5 words in total. Maybe 6. I'm not too sure about the 6th one.
Understood.
Did you just call me sir again?
No, I said understood.
I heard, sir.
I swear it was understood.
I
I'm
heard
a man of
yes,
my
sir.
word. I'm a man of my word. I swear on that. It was understood.
No, you know these hot springs over here? They're really fucking warm. You know that.
Understood,
I'm
Malcolm.
missing
I think
the river,
if you call him sir again, it'll go from 22 in green to 21.
Yeah, maybe so, huh?
I'm only winding you up, Shields. But I am very serious about that sir shite. You call me sir again, I will do something I'll probably regret. And you too, because you called me sir. Another thing that you'll need to be made aware of to an extent. Rangers, it's a very hostile work environment. Very hostile. Oh, there's not a day that goes by where we're not ripping the shit out of each other. And that's the fun of it.
Sounds
Well, I
pretty
definitely
fun.
do like fun, yeah. Fun and
Well, yeah.
real.
It's like any family.
I just keep telling myself I can't wait to spend more time with my brothers and sisters, right?
Aye. Now, let's mount up and carry on. Alright, picking it up. Going right.
Heard.
Going right across the river.
Heard. Honestly, never really seen a river that blue before.
Alright, so I'm going in here, going left.
Heard. Kind of sucks being in the back, you know, not being able to hear what he's saying.
You guys been up here yet?
Yes, I came up here with Hal and the other unnamed ranger.
Ah, well, this is our Amberino outpost. I mean, it's open to the public, but we can post bulletin boards up here and keep tabs on who's doing what and where. See who's clocked on and the like. Same at
What?
Manzanita. Same at Manzanita and at Emerald.
Yeah, so I do remember the other person I was talking about that I was with Hal. That was with Hal when I went on. I think he resides here actually, or this is his post.
Matthias, that's him.
Matthias, yes, that's right. Matthias, how's he been?
It's fine, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Yes, Matthias. Let me write that down actually, because I'll probably be bound to forget it again.
Alright, I'll just post a wee update. But Shields has told me everything about why he's wanting to be a ranger. What about you, King?
Well, truth be told, I just want to help people. Honestly, I've taken a couple of spells out in the crossing, been kind of out on my luck. You know, maybe a bear gets your horse and you get out, but you know, you're worse for wear. Just like being out there so people can see the poncho and say, okay, someone's out here to help me.
Admirable. I'm sure you'll fit in perfectly.
That and I'm a poncho man, so you know the poncho uniform do fit me kind of nice.
The poncho does look fairly nice, doesn't it?
Mind if I go up top and make sure there ain't no wolves or cougars out there?
Aye, by all means, say a look around. Ah, Joey, I should probably. You're no Joey. You're Shields. Sorry, Shields. He wears a similar hat. I should just tell you. If you have the money, just change the go to a gunsmith and change the plating on the rifle, if you will.
Okay. Is there any specific reason?
Yes. I'm sure you've noticed the engraving Mato.
Ah, okay.
Yes. That is the Chief of Wapiti's bolt action rifle. He told me to get rid of it. I refused because it's a waste, and I'm not a wasteful person, and neither is he. or he shouldn't be, but he was in an emotional state at this point in time, and I just kept a hold of it. I recently spoke to one of the Wapiti folk,
Excuse me.
and they informed me that I should give it to a recruit who needs it, i.e. you. But I should probably have the plating changed a wee bit so it's just not as recognizable, because Mato would probably spy that fair mile off.
Of course, yeah. I've never really engraved a weapon before, so I may need some
The
assistance in
engraving,
that.
the engraving is permanent. You can't change that. It's just the plating of it, the barrel, the trigger, the
Okay.
metals of it, so to speak, and get a wrap on it just so the dirt and
Is there a
muck don't get
predominant
into it.
gunsmith around?
In Rhodes, there's a man by the name of what's his name again? Bluten? Something like that.
On Rhodes, I thought there was a gunsmith called Flood. Wasn't
Flood, that's it. Flood, that's his name. Sorry.
Blood. All right.
he?
I used to
He's
be a
good man.
gunsmith in my younger years, so talking about guns with somebody would probably be a jump and tell.
I hear he may be giving a discount to Rangers on certain things. I can't remember if that still holds, but make mention of it if you ever go and see him.
All right, I will. By the time I actually get out there, I'll most likely have a green poncho, so he'll know already. I already told Mitch I'm never taking this thing off.
He'll be blind to that. I only take it off when I'm no clocked on, and that's not very often, to be honest.
Yeah, even when I'm not clocked on, if somebody sees me in the poncho, I want them to know they can come ask me a question or something. I'm never too busy to help people out. I got more than enough money. But out there looking pretty clear. As far as I can see, it's a beautiful sight, Shields, if you want to go look at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I used
I've already looked at it once, but I'll definitely look at it again.
to live up here for the exact same reason.
This game is so beautiful.
Expedition going on. It's basically
Oh,
called
shit.
because there's the man at the Orange Grove has been complaining about alligators in the area, and yeah, there's just wanting a couple of rangers to go down and help. There's not many, but
I'm going to miss all these expeditions. You might get your green before me there, Shields.
Well, honestly, I love the expeditions simply because of the expeditions more than, getting a cloak. But,
Yeah, it's true.
poncho. It
poncho,
ain't a cloak.
yes.
It's a poncho, not a cloak. Cloak is very specific.
Yes, that's more, for, colder, harsher conditions too.
No, these things can be fairly warm. They've kept me warm from colder a good couple of times. Though you do need a little bit of extra layers when you're going up that way.
They keep you warm whenever it's cold, and they keep you cool whenever it's hot, depending.
Hmm.
That's fair. Yeah.
Keeps the sun from beating on your shoulder, so you can take your shirt off, get a little bit of ventilation.
I've actually never really thought of having my shirt off while I have this on. I'll have to try that someday, maybe when I'm going swimming or something.
Well, as a aficionado with the poncho wearing down in New Austin, it behoove you to not wear a vest and just a light shirt under your poncho. Sometimes you can take off the shirt. It gets mighty hot down there, and it's a dry heat too. It ain't no wet heat where the sweat will keep you cool. It's just hot, sun beating down on you, dry as all get.
I kind of handle New Austin for that simple. Like, the heat is just too bloody intense.
Well, I'm half Mexican, so a little bit in it. You know, grew up kind of towards that kind of climate.
I'm Scottish and a mix of Scandinavian. We don't deal, we don't handle things like that very well. Can handle the cold fairly well, but if the heat's just beating at you like a hammer on an anvil, then we're gonna break.
Apparently, so I've been told, my white side is Scandinavian.
Is that so?
That's what I've been told, but I'm a bush baby, so I wouldn't know officially.
I just come from an island in the middle of the North Sea. Has North's heritage to it, but we've forgotten the majority of that. It's just a bit of mixed stuff new. Alright, shall we press on?
Sure.
Alright then.
After you, Shields.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I had to think about something. Okay, my battery's almost dead. I wasn't paying attention to that.
That thing, he's just thinking about some things, taking in the sights.
Alright, single file through here. Base. Oh, you bastard. Just try and run me off the goddamn road.
Never really understood why some people do that. It's almost like they want you to hit them, you know?
Excuse me, I didn't even see it. I'm sorry.
That's no problem. This is the grave of Camino Knock. Again, another ranger. And again, a well-remembered one. I'm not entirely sure how he died. I think it was tuberculosis, now that I think about it. Camino, I still don't know a hell of a lot about him. I just know that he had a great love and respect for nature. Everything about him. He wouldn't kill wild animals unless he absolutely needed to. He also knew how to navigate and how to deal with these things. And that's what each of us needs to know as well. Need to know how to deal with bears, cougars, wolves, animal conservation. Because this is our office, this is where we work. Need to know where all the bends are, need to know where all the herbs are. Need to find them or need to avoid them. There's a lot of folks, well, they'll just happen by them and maybe they'll fall afoul of these creatures. Maybe they'll find themselves a herb that just wasn't, well, wasn't the right one and their curiosity got the better of them.
What was his name again?
Camino Knock.
You said his word was respect, correct?
No. His word is wild.
Wild. Okay.
I was a little bit confused about what that meant. Whether he was wild in nature or just he lived in the wild. And then I learned that it was a bit of both. None of the rangers are well, let's just say we're not a military regiment. The only thing that's really expected of us is that we wear the poncho and that we're decently equipped. That's it. There's no code of conduct for how we conduct ourselves so long as we're, you know, at least a little bit respectful and we're not acting like complete prats. Like some Wolfar. She's on leave at the moment, but she's just a little chaotic individual. Kind of impulsive at the same time. But she's still dedicated to helping those, and she's as complete opposite to Roy, who is a military man in his background. Me, I wanted to be a fucking writer for crying out loud, and here I am now.
What are the words, if you don't mind me asking? All the words, rather.
Okay, we can easily skip to the end on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, no. We'll
Well,
keep true to it.
well, there's one I'll hold off until we reach the. But there's two others. There's two other words that apply to ex-rangers who are still alive. There's Vincent, who I mentioned before. He was a head ranger before Roy. And there's Hyro, who was, I believe, head ranger before Vincent. Hyro's word is spirit. I haven't spoken much to Hyro myself, and I don't honestly know a lot about him. I just know that he left the Rangers to go and help his tribe in Wapiti more than the Rangers because he felt they needed help for whatever reason. His reasons are his own. I don't know them myself. Vincent was more of a hard ass. He's a military background, same as Roy, but he was a bit more militant in the discipline and training of the Rangers way back when. You two are expected to at least demonstrate a capability and understanding of at least two per. Oh, there we go. Seems King's just passed out on us.
It's you know, all the information, you know, makes you want to rest your eyes for a second, I guess.
Yeah, there's a fair bit. There's a fair bit to unpack and think about.
What, the Mr. Knock here, how long ago did he pass away?
I think it was shortly after Tavish.
Shortly after who?
Tavish Black. He was a head ranger at one point as well.
Seems a lot of the good rangers passed on around the same time. That's,
I don't know when exactly. It was just over a year ago at least.
well, their memories are supposed to live on, you know. Pass on to the new generation of rangers.
There's
Sure.
a couple who knew them still, and could tell you a bit about them. If you ever meet Nathan Yang and Game Ward Charles, then be sure to ask about them. Nathan and Charles knew them well.
Quite a nice place to get buried in, you know, in front of the waterfalls. That's it honestly adds to his word, you know, wild.
It's one of my favorite spots in the crossing.
It's quite beautiful.
It's one of the most beautiful places and one of the most dangerous places. Roanoke Valley is not a safe place.
Must have backed out for a second.
Don't worry about it. It happens more often than not.
So you said Vincent was spirit.
No. Camino here. Oh, no. High Road is spirit.
Oh, High Road. High Road is spirit. Yeah.
Vincent is duty. You'll maybe see Vincent from time to time. He still keeps tabs on the Rangers here and there.
What does he do now?
He tends to his wife.
That's fair.
I saw him the other day, and I completely forgotten this. You know the ranks of the Rangers?
I think I do.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I believe Mitchell told me.
So you got Recruit, Ranger, Senior Ranger, Game Warden, Head Ranger, and Huntsman. I believe Camino, Tavish, and Vincent were the only Huntsmen. Now, Huntsman is more, it's not really a rank or anything, it's more of an honorary title. Something that, something like a reward for some kind of great act of valor or duty towards the Rangers, something like that. I'm not entirely sure how the hell any of them got rewarded with being a Huntsman. Maybe one day I'll ask Vincent about it. If you get that rank, then you can go around wearing a black poncho.
Well,
And I believe Vincent put that in there because he's a bastard that just wears all black.
Sure, that'll look great with white.
Sure.
Hopefully not red.
Yeah, hopefully no red. There's too much fucking red. The goddamn bloody hoods and all the fucking rest of it. Get a fucking new thing.
Y'all hungry perchance?
Yeah, I could eat.
I can try to scrounge up some fish first. I got a fire in my horse.
I go for it.
sounds
If you want to
good.
do some fishing, by all means.
Alright, I got my pole right here on me. Let's see if I can scrounge some grub.
Dang, it's hot. Oh, good RP, good RP. I'm really digging ranger work so far. Right now it's just basically, learning what the rangers did.
On this rock, think about some things for a minute.
Basically, right now, since this is my first day, I'm just gonna be learning some stuff, getting the fallen rangers, their words, that sort of thing, and then probably be going on patrol later. I don't know. It's almost 5 o'clock. I was hoping to maybe get on as one of my other alts because he's train, and train starts at 7. And I wanted to get on as him around 6:30 or so I can get there early. In case something happens, because, who knows, you could get robbed, you could get held in a bank robbery. Like, who knows in this game? In the server, specifically. So far, it's good stuff, though. Like, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll probably try to end the stream around like 6, maybe, get something to eat, and then get ready to get on as my other character. I don't think I'll stream as my other shields. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Train. I mean, right now he has like a permit on like driving trains and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll probably just stream this character. I don't want to get caught up in too many characters right now, especially since as a recruit, you know, you have to have some time to, you know, get your rank up and stuff, so I'll probably be streaming this for a bit. I need to start streaming more, though. Like, whenever I play a game, I just need to get in the habit of just, you know, streaming while I play a game, because you get good moments. Catch anything so far?
And yeah, I think they kind of got tired after their big scare up with the rain.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of fish jumping over there near the waterfall.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grab something over there.
The current's quite rough.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight with it. Every time I get close, they won't go away.
There's some fish over there to our left. I think I may get my rod and see if I can catch anything.
All right.
Well, looks like it's a fishing simulator now. Wait, what? I swear I thought I saw something called Ram's Head. Okay, yeah, so, okay, that's a verb. Alright. I didn't even know that. And now, Fishing Simulator. Presented by Rockstar Games. Like how those fish are just constantly just getting sent downstream. There it is. Actually, looking forward to the next expedition we do with the Rangers, going after the Shadow of Lemoyne or something. It's basically like a big Black Panther. And I think the way it works is the admins of the server, they spawn like a big, like, legendary creature. And I think that's like small references to like the game. I don't know if there was like a big Black Panther in the base single player game.
Next one with a knife with the current ticket. That's pretty strong.
I'm catching a few over here if you want to try your luck over here.
Yeah, I'll do that. The current's just a little bit too strong over there. What lure are you using?
I'm using a river lure.
Alright.
That's a weird glitch. But yeah, I don't know if like the base game has like these legendary creatures, or if these mods, or excuse me, the admins actually like create them. If that makes sense. I mean, they basically created this server. I mean, like, you know, in the base game you can't emote really. Like, sure, there's some emotes that they took from Red Dead Online, but not a lot of them. Like, you know, emotes where you can sit down and smoke or sit down and drink a beer or something. A lot of this is like a mod, basically, so they probably just, you know, mod it up and have like a creature that they spawn. I don't know.
Just gonna rest my head quickly by that rock over there. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll be back. I'll wake up in 10 minutes or so.
Say it one more time.
Just needing to rest my head a wee bit. Some.
Okay, alright. They must be having some sort of glitch issue. Able to catch anything else?
No. See a big one coming for the bait, but ain't gonna do me too much good.
Yeah, I did a lot of my catching over here. The current seems a little strong, but you know, you can hold it in place more over here.
Yeah, might just throw and knife it. Here's a big one. I ain't going for selling, going for cooking.
Yeah, overall the server's actually, like, oh shoot, there's a fish right there about to bite. Crap. Overall this server's actually pretty good though. I enjoy it. Especially this Ranger arc. This Ranger arc's gonna be fun. Oh wow, that's a musket right there, or a muskie.
How you faring? He was pretty good.
Yeah, I've caught, I'd say, maybe 3 so far.
Alright, I'll get the fire going.
It's only pickerels, though. Not much meat on it. There's a big one right over here swimming around. I'm gonna try to catch it.
Yeah, I mean, pickerel's just fine. It's something to keep us going.
Alright. Here, I'll give them to you. Give me a second.
Alright.
hold on. They're a little slippery.
Yeah, here we go. Water. Alright, let me fillet these up right quick.
Alright. Think I may catch a few more, see if I can maybe sell it to the nearest butcher.
Yeah.
Ah, this is the life. The ranger life. Having each other's backs. Fishing, hunting. Good stuff.
Hold on. Where'd Senior Ranger go?
He said he had to lay his head down for a moment.
Alright.
Oh, rock bass. These are actually worth a lot in this game for some reason. Take that.
Food's ready. Come get it while it's hot.
Alright. Quite a lot of fish started biting.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I see him jumping and jiving.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, each one of them fish, they was about 3 pounds a piece, give or take. I got
Really?
2 fillets out of each one of them, yep. They're pretty big ones.
So you cooked this one to perfection, actually. Wow.
Well, thank you very much. That's all I've been doing for the past almost 2 months.
Fair enough.
It's
quite delicious. Yeah, my
Food's ready.
ma taught me how to cook, and my father taught me how to survive in the wild. So combine those two, it gets you a long ways.
There you go.
Holy crap! A lot of fish are spawning.
One of them fish took one of my throwing knives down quick. much of a mutton fan, truth be told. Yeah, that makes sense pretty good. Maybe I should try that one time. Well, let's see here. Okay, I got enough water. Should be good. Actually, I'll just fix here. Yeah, if I could. I wish I could kind of rig one up here, but don't look like I'm gonna be able to do that. But I'll remember that. I'll try to get you some smoked fish one time. What was that? I'll get you some smoked fish. Don't worry. Alright. I guess we're not ready to mosey on and put some burn over this fire. You ready, Shields?
Yeah. I'll have to come back here sometime. It's actually really good fishing places. Fish tend to really like it here, especially after it rains.
Oh, yeah.
Well, rain is the best time to come and catch them.
Mm-hmm. They're all up near the surface, the water.
Right back into the tower. And then make our way through the village. There. And we're gonna head to farms.
Say it one more time. The rain kind of drowned out your voice.
We'll head back to Amberine Tower.
Okay.
Head down the hill into a praise, the Emerald Tower. Then make our way through there to McFarland's.
All right. We'll say in like an hour or so, I may have to lay my head down for a bit.
We'll try and get to McFarland's before then.
Okay.
We'll not hang about. So, picking up the pace. Rider ahead.
Ryder.
Heard.
One of us is lagging. It's not good.
Alright, single file through here.
Heard.
Sorry about that, King.
You're fine.
Ryder. Left.
Heard.
Take it slow now, be careful. Alright, speed up. Going right.
Right.
Going left.
Left.
Heard.
Bear on the left. Right.
Well, at least it didn't chase us. Right. Ah.
Heard.
Of course, it's still low. We're getting chased. There's a fella that rode past us. You think he's all right?
Probably not.
There's a fella that ran past us. I don't know if he got.
Nicely done.
Good shot.
Thank you. I didn't want to kill him, but he was on the road, and I was only going to spell more trouble for anybody passing by.
True enough. Alright. Go grab the belt. Can't let this thing go to waste.
That was good stuff. Like, yeah, it was just a grizzly, but when you're with people like that, that's cool. That's really cool.
Big old son of a bitch. Where's the horse? Come on now, Whip. You stupid animal. You ain't stupid. You're just playing dumb, ain't you, boy?
Alright. Let's keep it going.
I don't know why I found it so funny how, like, when we drew weapons, it was, like, at the same time. That was kind of funny. Ryder.
Hurt.
Right ahead.
Ryder. I'll take back.
Alright.
That's the shooting tree, ain't it? Oh, I see it, yep. Yeah.
Alright, that's nice.
Oh, it's kind of nice actually. That view. That's kind of cool. Heard. 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 Wait, what? My horse just... Okay. He just skidded. That makes sense. There's someone at the tree back there. Heard.
On strike.
Heard. That sunset makes everything look eerie.
Yep, so I got my rifle out just in case.
I can barely even see anything. Jeez. Like how we're going into the depths of the darkness?
Going right.
Heard.
Slow her down.
Stop just here. Crap. I can barely fucking see.
Isn't there a cougar around here too?
Mm-hmm. This is the best place to spy it from, but I can't even fucking see down into the ranch.
Oh,
It'd probably
think the thing
behoove
that-
us to wait till the fog clear.
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, the scary thing about this is he can see us probably, but we can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least he can probably smell us.
Well, we'll bide our time for the time being. This is the best spot to actually get a view on it, because you usually see the cougars prowling around the back garden there.
Prime place for wolf attacks as well.
Aye, up around the back of the ranch too. Fog's slowly lifting.
Got a rider going into the ranch.
Aye.
Howdy, sir.
Oh, hey,
You
Kings.
stealing my spot?
Fuck you, that ain't your
This is my spot.
No, it ain't your spot.
This
I
is
got
my
eyes
spot.
on the cougar.
Where?
He's right by the white fence.
Oh, let's see.
Aye.
He's like really creeping along the fence, isn't he?
Yeah, it looked like he might be trying to sneak up on somebody.
Well, Kingston, I've been busy all day. I'm assuming you just clocked on.
You went after
He's
somebody?
fucking- yeah, he's just fucking gone for it. Leave him to it.
He's out there. He's still roaming around. He's chasing a rabbit.
Yeah.
He's heading this away. Oh, now he's running back.
Sure Kingston will be alright?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, forget I even asked. Yeah. That was handled very nicely.
Kingston's the youngest ranger in the Corps, but he's probably the best shot.
You
Nice
can't
shot.
come right fucking to me.
Yep.
I paid the rabbit. Paid him off. Oh, you already have a pelt. Here, you can have this one.
Appreciate it.
No, Malcolm doesn't get it. You get it. Stop moving.
I don't fucking want it.
Thank you.
I already got my cougar for the day.
Pleasure to meet you, Kingston.
Pleasure to meet you. Who are you?
Samuel. Samuel Shields.
Samuel. Pleasure to meet you, Samuel.
Hey,
That would make you Alabaster King then, right?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Meet you.
It's just Malcolm. He's a real asshole.
Takes one to know one, Kingston. Oh, sorry, that's a smart ass. That makes me a smart ass too, doesn't
No,
it?
see, there's a difference between an asshole and a smart ass.
Well, as long as you ain't a dumbass, you'll be fine.
oh, that is one,
I think I'm the only ranger who hasn't been eaten by any wildlife yet.
The key word there being yet.
I'll keep this streak going for as long as I can. Where are we going?
We're going right here. Hitch up.
Oh,
I'm taking him on a history lesson. You remember that history lesson. I did the same with you.
mm-hmm. Slayer Senior Ranger. Yep.
I thought I was.
Why can I freaking hitch my horse here?
No,
Hold up.
that's not what I said. I said just because you're day of range and you can't have fun.
Calm down.
You're here and going as well, Malcolm?
Say again? Oh, yeah.
Is it your hearing or is it your memory?
Must be both. Maybe it's just selective when I'm talking to you. I don't know yet.
I'm one of your favorite rangers. Don't shoot. Don't shoot out of me. You know it's true.
Now, Kingston, I can't be saying that in front of the recruits now, can I?
Hey, but they're not rangers, they're recruits. When they get the green poncho, then you can pick favorites.
King, could you just hit your horse elsewhere?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. I did the exact same thing when I first came here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Your Majesty.
Y'all ain't make
Don't
these
you
gravestones
fucking
a
start
bit more
with that. I've been
conspicuous.
chewing Shields out over the fucking sir thing. He's called me it twice today already.
Who?
Shields, he called me sir.
It's a habit.
It's a habit that I do not want to have to deal with.
Sorry, sir.
Don't you fucking stop.
It's
Yes.
alright, son.
I have enough of that fucking majesty bollocks. I don't need fucking sir.
Oh, I like Kingston already.
Sheer got fucking called sir? I highly doubt it. I don't know. Maybe by fucking law, because, you know, that's law. We ain't law, though.
No, sir, we aren't.
That's enough. This is education time. Right.
That was good.
This year is the grave of Tavish Black. He is one of the key figures in what the Rangers are today, and sort of put into effect one of our core values, which is the family bond that we all have. and how we treat each other.
Family's probably one of the strongest things in this life, especially family bond.
It's what keeps us sane, I would say. Knowing that we can rely on each other, trust each other, making sure that we've got each other's back, and doing our best to keep an eye on each other as well. I still don't know a hell of a lot about Tavish. I spoke with Charles about him, but I can't remember much of what he said, other than the family bond thing. But I don't really know much about him as a person. But he's definitely one of the most remembered. I know I've seen a couple of bulletins of Roy going out here personally just to visit the grave. The word attached to Tavish here is fellowship. It's the word you chose, Kingston, isn't it?
I chose two. I don't remember what they are though.
Huh, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure fellowship was one of them.
As annoying and as much as a pain in the arse as Kingston is here, I would do my utmost to help him if he ever fucking needed it.
Well,
I'd like to
that's
think Kingston would do the same. Ain't that right, Kingston?
Oh, something like that.
Riders coming in.
Wolves.
Kingston just didn't even hesitate.
I really need to be more alert. That's twice on this. 3, 4 times. I've really. Oh, Jesus.
Your swag come with you.
Oh, that was funny.
Right. Enough standing around and looking mournful and sorrowful and trying to remember that which we can't, because we never fucking were there for it. One last stop.
Hey Malcolm, you get this wolf.
Hey, you killed it. You can take it.
Yeah, but I don't want it.
I'll take it.
That's alright. I've got him.
You already have a cougar.
I could have gotten the pelt, but it's all good.
Nah. Take the whole lot if you can. Because we need the meat.
Surprised that 4 people were riding in, or 3 people were riding in, running away from one wolf.
They weren't running away from it. It came out of the stable pen there. It's kind of weird.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 1, Kingston. Can you tackle the rear?
Sure.
Alright.
Who's this person to our right?
Don't know. They had the same idea as us. Is that Danny? No, no, no.
No, it's
Danny
not
doesn't.
Danny.
Yeah, it's a different hat. Alright. Stop stealing. We'll just carry on. Alright. Picking up.
Make sure we're routing information.
Yeah. I believe I stay right behind the leader, right? Since I'm third.
121. So he's in front, which is the 1, and you 2 in the middle are side by side, which will make 2, and then I'm back in the rear in 1.
Got it.
Just like
That makes sense. 1, 2, 1. That makes sense.
Didn't see it. Gonna be a good thing. Alright, speeding up.
Speeding up.
watch for wolf when we pass the river going up the hill.
Something wrong?
Oh no, I was just checking the time. Is there any? What's the? Did you say there was one more place or something like that, or?
Yeah. See the grave marker up on top of the cliff there? Just over there.
Yes, yes, I do.
Yep, that's where we're heading.
All right.
Won't take long. Just hit your horses up by the lodge and we'll wander up.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't somebody call you Mando?
And this here is where... Charles, what was Rye's last name? I've completely forgotten.
You don't know either?
No, I know what it is. I'm surprised he doesn't know. Oh,
Sorry about that.
Just a recruit. Why the fuck would I know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know,
Smith,
emotions
that was it.
swelled up.
there
That
you
was
go.
it. Alright, settle down.
There's Mitch down there. I can go grab him if you want.
That's
Excuse me.
Well, that's good. You know what he's probably thinking right now? He's
I'm a
probably
fucking
thinking,
idiot."
that fucking idiot's gonna attempt flying, isn't he? Alright. This is where Rye Smith is buried. Game Warden. And the only one I knew of all that were visited. Granted, I didn't know him very well. And he was taken before his time, just like all the others. It's funny though, because I only learnt more about him at his funeral than I did with him as a person, and kind of made a extra effort to try and get to know as many rangers as I can before that happens again, as it probably will at some point. What I learned at his funeral was that he was an incredibly helpful individual and went an extra mile and a half for the littlest things. Another core practice of the Rangers. You two have already told me as much. Put on that poncho because we want to help. You want to help people. Well, every single one of us does. That's what we
Depends how you
strive
do
to
it.
do.
I said it depends how you do it, is what makes you a good ranger.
True enough. True enough.
Anybody can help people, but you have to make an impact on them. A healthy one. Make them feel a little bit safer in this world.
True enough. Got to take into consideration of whether are you helping too much? Are you helping to the point that you're actually smothering something? Then you're not helping at all. You're becoming a hindrance. We gotta be smart about what we do.
As you said. Rule number 1. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
F-bomb.
And I'll tell you rule 2 when you're in the green. Or maybe one of these bastards will tell you rule 2. Before you're in the green, I don't know. You got anything to add, Mr. Game Warden?
Nope, your class. I'm just sitting in on it.
Charmando.
I will shove you off that ledge that you're standing ever so
No, you
close
won't.
to. You really want to bet?
I do.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How far is the drop?
It's pretty far.
Oh,
Well,
I'd
you
say
sure
it's
you
a
wanna
good.
test it? I see some
I'll,
bushes
I'll
down
even
there.
I'll even stand closer.
Kingston, you're really trying me.
I know, because I know you're not gonna do it. You're not stupid.
That's great. And the Kingston just doesn't care.
You're right.
I'm sorry, Charles. I feel somewhat responsible for this because I told him don't ever stop being a smart ass, and you know what? He's taking it hard.
I'm at a crossroads. I can either be a man of my word and shove him off of what is easily probably a 20-foot drop
And potentially kill me
and
lose the
potentially
poncho.
kill him,
Or you can let me call your bluff.
it's okay. I'm a gambler, man.
Way more than Charmando.
Oh, I'm gonna wring his fucking neck.
Well, I can definitely tell he's the youngest.
Actually, he might be. Kingston, how old are you?
18.
Joey's also 18, isn't he?
I know, but I'm younger than him.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess he is
Like-
the youngest then. That was the only other one I had any kind of question about.
Oh, that's funny.
How was the ride?
How are you? How old are you?
I'm 28. Last time I checked. I will be
When was the
27.
last time you checked?
Wait, you'll be 28,
year.
then you'll be 27. That's not how that works, Charles.
That's right. That's right. No, I will be 28. I'm 27 as of right now.
Right.
Why I gotta be the old man and all this?
How
How old are you?
Well, I lost count about 15 winters, but I remember 60 in the year.
How old's Buzz?
Buzz.
He's in his late 40s, isn't he?
In my birth year, 60. Not, don't really.
Oh, your birth year's 60.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I ain't no damn
okay.
60
I was gonna
years
say,
old.
I was
You
like,
think I'm
60?
gonna be
You don't
out
look
there?
60?
You
Jesus.
think I'm gonna be out there 60 years old?
Yeah. Hey,
I'm-
better luck to you.
Mathematically, somewhere I'm probably in my 40s, but like I said, I lost count about 15 after
Like-
15 winters.
If you're born in 60, and if my math is correct, it'd be 41.
Hey, yeah, that's about what I figure. Early 40s, mid
What's
40s.
somewhere in there?
You look younger than Malcolm.
Buzz might have you beat.
I remember somebody tried to track down when I was born, but there ain't no documentation because my parents threw me in a bush and I was found.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about throwing me. Did you throw me in the bush?
You better say, I don't think it's
No,
your fault.
No, I meant as in, I'm sorry that happened to you.
There's
That's-
something you're not telling us, Samuel.
Oh shit! I mean, you didn't throw me in the bush, and
Well,
the
you
ones
need
that
to
did
take
are
them off a
probably off
cliff.
and
I mean,
dead.
That's close
So.
enough, like.
Well,
That
he's
broke his fucking
41.
knee.
He's 41. I'm 23. If I'm the daddy, there needs to be some explaining.
Oh boy.
I just do what I can to keep up with all you young folk.
Nobody can keep up with me.
Yeah, I've got money on you, Kingston.
How much?
I haven't decided yet, but this archery contest I'm putting together, I've got money on you winning it.
You wanna go practice? Show you my skills? Teach the recruits something?
Sure, we can. I need to go. I saw Mato go in there. But I need to speak to him about that.
I'll be taking a nap here soon.
Yeah, I have to lay my head down for a bit. I should be around in, I'd say, 2 hours or so, though.
Alright. Well, it was good
Alright.
meeting you too.
Yeah, good to meet you too,
Good
Kingston.
meeting all y'all do.
Yes, and thank you, Malcolm, for the history lesson and for all the
Yeah,
other
good
things you told us and explained to us. So thank you very much.
My pleasure.
All right, folks. Well, I'll see you all a bit later, I guess.
Sure thing.
Run safe.
Ah. Rest easy. Look forward to riding with you again.
Thank you very much. All right, that was pretty good. Yeah, I got to meet some people. I learned a bit about the Rangers, so it's not bad. Oh, pardon me. Alright, no telegrams. Okay. Alright, I think I actually may come back a little bit later as Samuel Shields. Right now I'm going to get something to drink. I also have had several calls I need to call back. So, once I get something to eat, finish up RP as my other shields, I'm probably going to come back. So when I come back, I'm more than likely going to probably stream this again. It'll probably be day 1 continued. Because I actually really do want to come back. As a recruit, I actually, it would be really cool to get, hold on just a second, let me get my voice mod off. Anyways, as I was saying, as a recruit, it'd be good to get my name out there a bit more, get to know more of the Rangers, get to understand everything that I need to do. I've literally, like, everything they've told me, I literally wrote down, because I'm just like, if this is actually a quiz, I want to be able to study, but, anyhow. But yeah, if you all are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. It's been fun. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more in the future, especially Samuel Shields. I think literally every time I play as Samuel Shields, I'm probably going to stream, unless I'm just in a situation where my internet is just not as good as it could be, and I can't do more than 2 things at once, So, unless that's the case, I'll probably stream Samuel Shields whenever I get on him. So you'll probably be seeing that a lot more in the future. A lot more
really soon, actually. But yeah, until next time, I will see you all probably later tonight, actually. But yeah, Shields out.